That does not mean, and this is the critical point, that does not mean this has become a secular country. There are no secular countries, just as there are no secular people. Everybody believes in something. All of us are born with the need to worship. The question is what? So no, America's not lost its religion, it's just replaced its religion.
Tucker Carlson, not happy about the decline of believers in Christianity. In fact, very concerned about the cult of coronavirus. Let's watch.
What's dying is the faith that created Western civilization, Christianity. In its place is a new creed. And like all religions, it has its own sacraments, its own sacred texts. It's the cult of coronavirus. Kathy Hochul is one of the high priestesses of this new faith. She's the governor of New York. Now, no one voted for her as governor, and that seems odd for a politician. But it's typical for a faith leader. No one voted for Jim Jones either. Yesterday, Kathy Hochul held her first service as the leader of the New York diocese of the corona cult. Around her neck, she wore not a cross, that's yesterday's symbol, but instead a vaccination necklace. That necklace signified to the faithful gathered that Hochul has ascended to the select priesthood of those who have taken full intravenous communion.
Now, here's the real question. What would we do if it weren't for a brave and courageous Fox News anchor like Tucker Carlson hitting us with the hard facts? The important stories that really have an impact on our lives. Can you believe that Hochul wore a gold chain that said "vaxxed" on it?
Oh my God, I am vexed about the vaxxed. I am very, very vexed.
The people want to know.
They need.
The people are saying they're very concerned about the woman's necklace.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell a couple stories about my wife here because they fit into the story. First of all, I have to confess, she has a butterfly necklace. That is because we are now worshiping butterflies.
Oh my God.
Because whatever necklace you're wearing, that is obviously whatever you're worshiping. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this, so I'm glad Tucker pointed it out.
You know what I got on my necklace?
What is it?
Little coins.
That's
Little
it.
coins. Yeah,
Okay.
But you know what? America, it's all we do. We worship the coin.
Yes, well that part is actually true.
It is, okay. Yeah. But by the way, I don't, I work here. Anyway,
I know.
Continue.
Unfortunate. Anyway, ain't nobody got coins. Anyways, tyt.com/join. Okay, seriously. Although there's nothing serious about this story. I mean, what a goofball. I can't believe people watch him and believe him. So he's like, there is no such thing as secular.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I was like, this country is supposed to have like constitutional protections from the state endorsing any particular religion, right?
Yeah.
So like, I get what he means. Like the settlers who came here were Calvinists, and I've got a word or two to share with them in just a minute. But this is a country that's supposed to believe in a separation of church and state. So like, who cares about anyone's religion, right? If you want to believe in a religion, great. If you don't want to believe in a religion, even better. But like the fact that this is like breaking news, this is like his top story, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. It's not remotely true, but he says things as if they're
Facts
in such a casual way that you think like, his audience must think, I guess that's true. There are no such thing as secular countries. Well, that's not remotely true. America's a secular country. Why? What does it mean to be a secular country? It means that it's in our constitution that we shall not establish a religion. That's what secular means, that it is not a theocracy. It's not run by a religion. We separate religion and government. That's the definition of a secular country. But he says it like, there are no such things as secular countries or secular people. I'm secular, I'm a secular person. I don't believe the state and government, state and church should be combined. I didn't believe that when I lived in Turkey, and I didn't want Islam to rule the country. Don't believe that here in America. I don't think Christianity or Seventh-day Adventists or anyone else should rule the country. I'm a secular person. But he says it and everybody's like, no. There's no such thing as secular countries.
It was Donald Trump, God's chosen candidate.
Yes.
In what way?
It was. Well, first of all, he loves the Lord. I mean, he's been the most pro-Christian president that we've had in a long time. He moved the embassy to Jerusalem. I mean, he's just an amazing man, and he loves our Father. He doesn't shy away from prayer. He's not ashamed of prayer, and he's not ashamed to stand up for the Lord and say his name in the Oval Office. So I love him. He's just a magnificent man, and I pray for him every day.
Do you, as a voter of faith, do you see Donald Trump in some way as chosen by God to be here at this moment in time?
I think, yeah, I definitely would say there's aspects of how he got into office and what he's doing and the way that he's incorporating, prayer and, biblical beliefs and the way that this country was, built on Christian beliefs, the way that he supports that. Yeah, I would say that he's appointed by God.
Do you feel like Donald Trump is in some way God's chosen one as a candidate?
I do. I think he's been sent from above.
And yeah, I think he's our answer to prayer.
He was put in here for a reason. I pray to God every day. I pray every morning, and I do thank God for. I thank God to put His hand on Donald Trump, and give him the right directions to lead this country and to be a leader of this, in our country. So I believe he is.
Would you pray for President Biden? Should that be the outcome?
I pray for President Biden right now. I pray for him. I pray for Kamala Harris. I pray for everybody in our capital.
I'm not the Christian my mother would like for me to be. I strive to be the best I can be, but I'm not a fanatic. But I absolutely believe, because it was proven, even the mainstream media was reporting, that millions upon millions were praying before Donald Trump went in 2016. Prayer is very powerful.
I believe he is a gift from God that's trying to save our country. I do believe it.
Trump was chosen by God. Do you believe that?
I truly believe that was divine intervention in 16. Absolutely. I'm a believer.
Without a doubt. If Donald Trump wasn't elected in 2016, this country would be a third world country. We're headed that way now if we don't get it stopped.
God don't choose a perfect man. He chooses a man that can do the job. And Trump is the man that can do the job.
We as mortals forget how powerful the word Almighty is. And I think he put him there. It was a miracle that he went in. It was a miracle that he's lived for 4 years.
I just believe that in my soul that he is going to put the country back, and he's here for a reason.